Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Read the Next Book page where we read picture books almost every day, or at least that's the goal I'm trying to. And today's book, yesterday we talked about the scariest kitten in the world. I don't think she was all that scary. But today, some of you might think this book, Jumper, is a lot scarier. So it's just a day in the life of a backyard jumping spider by Jessica, I don't know if it's Lanan or Lanan. Lanan, I don't know. Lanan maybe. But this book won the Robert F. Siebert Honor Books, an honor book for that award. So that was pretty cool. And published by Roaring Brook Press in 2023. So as I'm filming this in January of 2025, pretty new book, So let's just get into it. And you'll see the picture here. These are kids going to Loma Linda Community Garden. It says, welcome. There's a cat, stuffed bunny, a flamingo. Jumper by Jessica Lanan. What if you were very small? Smaller than a cat or a dog, a bar of soap, or a bottle cap. As small as a bean. And hopefully my internet is not too horrible. I will continue. What would your world be like? What if you were small as a bean? That is Jumper's world. Jumper is hungry and ready to hunt. She walks along the garden fence. Her tufted feet let her hook onto its surface. A line of silk shows where she has been. Imagine walking not just on the ground, but on the walls and ceiling too. You wouldn't need to be afraid of heights with your own built-in safety line. That'd be cool. That is how Jumper moves. The corner garden is a jungle where she can find and stalk her prey, but Jumper also faces dangers of her own. What if you could sense tiny vibrations through your elbows and knees? You wouldn't miss a bug's soft steps or the rush of beating wings. That is how Jumper feels. Jumper hides from the Carolina chickadee just in time. And wouldn't you know, I live in the Carolinas. Jumper climbs among the beans. A grasshopper is warming in the sun, and she would make a tasty meal. The grasshopper is big and strong, but Jumper is a gifted hunter. Can she clear the distance? What if you could jump 5 times your body length? You could cross a whole garden without a running start. That is how Jumper jumps, but she is not fast enough today. Down, down, Jumper ventures deeper into the garden, still searching for prey. Meanwhile, the drone of wings grows in the distance. Click-a-dee-dee-dee, bzzz, mine! Whoosh. You detect sound using tiny hairs in your ears. What if your whole body was covered in these hairs and you could hear through your arms and legs? That'd be weird. That is how Jumper hears. She scoots to safety, hidden from the parasitic wasp. Oh, hiding under a leaf. Don't let the wasp get you. Quiet comes again to the garden. Jumper walks through plants that seem tall enough to reach the clouds. But what will she find to eat? A shadow passes overhead. Jumper turns her dark eyes to the sky. There are other things in the garden, strange things, huge and incomprehensible. Get this. It's huge. Yeah. If you close one eye, the world seems flat. Imagine if you had 8 eyes instead of only 2. Then you could see in every direction at once, above and behind and all around. That is how Jumper sees. Jumper can pretty much see all of this, even if we can't. It's pretty wild. Woo! Let me turn the page. Don't want to crinkle the pages. There we go. Footsteps fade away, but now there is something else. A softer buzz from nervous wings. Jumper climbs for a better view. Her keen eyes help her judge the distance. She pulls a safety line of silk and fixes it fast. And when the moment is just right, she jumps. And catches a fly for her dinner. She is a hunter in her garden jungle, both predator and prey, our small, stealthy friend and neighbor. Jumper. So that is the end of that book. And it says, how does Jumper do it? There's spider paws and silk tougher than steel, a world of vibrations, incomparable athletes, or incomparable, say it either way. Can spiders hear? Exceptional vision. Spiders everywhere. Anatomy of a jumping spider. The regal jumper. So this is an adult male. They have like green jaws, and that's the adult female in the red form with red jaws. Talks about growing pains and courting danger, the life cycle of a jumping spider, as well as a glossary and author's note finding and identifying spiders. And please don't kill that spider unless maybe it's in your house. Although when I was a kid, I would find spiders in the house and I would rescue them. I would get them, put them in a cup, a glass, a plate and a glass or something, and I would rescue the spiders and put them back outside. Another fun fact. Also, when I was a kid, we had cats and a fly swatter, and I would kill the house flies and feed them to my cat. I was little. My stepmom thought that was the grossest thing in the world. But needless to say, that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe that's why I like picture books so much. But thanks for watching, and tune in next time for another fun book. Let's see if I can tease you on something. Not so much for the book. I'm not going to talk about the goodie bag just yet. I know I'm in the next room over. The office is right there. And I think I'm going to talk about my new glasses. Not these, but the pair I was wearing yesterday. They're like my red reading glasses. There's something really cool in there.